as he puts some shots into skill shots, gets taken down by Mystery. Mystery's kind of making a slight comeback. Pope kind of just being the consistent player over on the side of Chicago War. Keep in mind that 3 of them are on the team of Toxic Gaming. The rest of over on Players Pandas, they're kind of just mixed match of different players. So see how this we'll see how this goes. Oh man. Ooh, wow. Oh shit. Mark's misreading the spawns a bit, but that's alright. Shaggy's starting to make his way over. That's an insane read from Simplify there. Unless if Shaggy doesn't have Ninja on. See what's happening with Shaggy here. Oh man. Marksman's catching up over towards Marv. Rat's holding his own. And this is just a slaughter fest at the moment, as far as the scoreboard goes. Simplify's brought it back. We will see. Oh, yikes. Oh, man. Insane pinch here. Simplify's by himself. Kind of just, yeah, not a lot you can do right there. Man, oh man. And runs. 26 and 19. Almost 3,000 damage. But nice 3-piece. Yikes. And Merceman, damage leader over on the side of Paris Pandas, but Pope took the overall lobby by storm. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Alrighty. Ready you and you are, Marky. Oh, we don't have to take this back against the wall. Got that. Alright, we're going to start out with someone who is very electric in the league, Simplify. And that is an interesting loadout. Man, oh man. Yep, and they did remain with the side of Chicago War. See how this goes. Marv, gonna be ready for this gunfight. Marksman. Yep. Ooh. I like what this Paris Pandas is doing here. They're trying to secure spawns for new. Number 4 should start just pushing through the back here. And Marv gets taken down. Simplify with a, I'm sure a nasty 3-piece, but I just happened to miss it. I just thought Pope would get in there sooner. Man, oh man. Huh. This might be a little crazy here. Man, oh man. Spy's starting to get ready for new. Takes down one, but he's likely going to get traded out. What up? Yep, and they're just getting momentum here. Appreciate it, Cope. Appreciate the love. Yeah, man, I'll do the same a little after. Shaggy looking, put some shots on the mystery. Mystery plans just to play his life. Well, as I say that, he gets taken down by Shaggy. Put the little farm peek. Ooh. This dude's aim is a bit unreal. Woo! Come on, bring it. Let's see how they look for this P4 rotation. They do seem to have numbers on it, and they do have the spawn, but they're getting completely pinched in and get completely flipped here. Number 7 by himself. He might get a pick here. Does not. And that kind of sets up the team. Do not really have the momentum. Yeah. Yeah, they're not reading this flip here. Gotta prioritize the kills that are closest. Simplify taking a little route. Takes down Marv. Wraps it. Skill shots hitting underneath. I can see a little play here. Up. Mystery. Then he simplify, but simplifies Nathan. He just happened to pull. Takes down Shaggy. But Paris Panda still maintain control of the hill. Man. Reading this. Oh man. Do they read that number 7's on statue? They do not. And that's going to cause a little bit of a collapse on the hill. A little soon to focusing towards new. But Marksman inching his way, just trying to get a contest in. And he pounces and gets completely taken down. Pope is on a little 3 streak, same with Simplify. And Simplify is starting to get on the rotation. But he's going to get traded out. Runs. Gets taken down by Pope. Pope on a 5. They're the only ones really getting kills on their squad at the moment. Pope getting a little overzealous. Ooh, that was clean from Mark. That's a tough kill that I try to get, but can't ever seem to. But now they read the front. Man, oh man. I'm gonna stick on board here with Shaggy. See if he notices how he plays the situation. Number 7. Nice shot. Backs down, starts to focus on the rotation a bit. Yep. Number 5 just needs to just quickly move down a little faster than that. He should have already moved about 3 seconds sooner. But I digress. Marksman does a check underneath the stairs. It's a good play by Mystery. And that guy allows him to get a 2-piece. And already, Pope just needs to stay down, play his life for a sec. Heal up. Man. And these spawns staying good for the side of Chicago. And the Pandas have the rotation. Oh man. Marksman zone of 3, runs his zone of 3. Simplify. Make it work happen here. And he gets on repinching. Never mind, he's going to rotate right on back over. Takes down runs. gets control of the hill. But Panda's main is the only one on the hill. But they Chicago War does have numbers advantage, and that's getting taken back by Pandas. And number 8, number 6 spawn back in Narnia, so this is gonna have to be an almost immediate break. They only have like one solid, maybe 2 pushes, one last push, and they get a nice 2 kills, 3 kills. Marv, looking, marksman gets the 2-piece off the hill, and that, I believe, is game. And all 4 are dead, and we lost Pope. I believe he just straight up left. This was right towards the end. Yep. A bit much to overcome for the second Chicago War. I get it though. Yo. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I'm like, what's that muzzle? Like, it's marksman. You hopping off or you staying on? Yeah, it's already got 6 in there. Back to the old days. Yeah, I think Scotia's is still doing it. Yeah. You doing another one, bub? Yeah, you gotta join queue again. Best of 3, probably. Could make it S&D. It depends on the teams, but yeah, I'm gonna invite Nahi in here. Simplify and Growler. Pope just straight up like lefts. Man. Yeah, I think I saw like a little spike. It's buffering. Just yeah. Um, I mean, he picked me like the that first pick. Like, right? Wait, what? Negative. That's the part that really got me there. Oh man. Bing ding dong. I'm gonna let more V in here. What are the teams? Ooh. Huh. I feel like Team 2 has some really solid AR play. Well, more so. I don't know. Yeah, probably better or AR play than. But I think Team 1's SMG play may be better. Between Marksman and Growler. I wonder who's going to pair it with Simplify, though. It really depends on that. it's Blackheart too. Man. Honestly, fuck this map. So Chicago War versus Paris Pandas. ORQ of an 8. Mystery is stopped. Mauve. Nading over. Skill shots. Peeking. Runs taken down by Pope from window. Pope gets naded. Simplify on a 3-kill streak already. Takes down the 4th. Takes down the 5th. He sees 1. Takes down Pope. Marksman comes slightly behind where Pope was. Up. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Growler with a frickin' 3-piece. Skill shots in kind of the prime position to possibly get a kill. Yeah, Pope just kind of just left on his own. Simplify. He's going 10-3. Hot start to the map. Marksman will have a bit of a struggle. We're going 1-8. Oh, his skill shot's going to 1-4. You would think this would be like a lot further of a difference based on the scoreboard, but runs with a 2-piece. What's happening here? Ooh. Simplify with a pretty much a collide, I believe. They pretty much died at the same time. Yep. Yep. Ooh, dude. He's trying to get a little saucy with it. Growler, 11-8. On a 2-kill streak. Same with Marksman. He gets the 3rd. Runs, cleans it up. And Pope, and his life. Mystery catches him off guard. And yeah. Kill control by Chicago War. Runs is watching towards mid. Reading possible push through there, but he's going to go ahead and start leaving it and just reinforce hill, which I personally like. Number 5, simplify, take down skill shots in the back of their spawn, and starts heading back towards old. And yep. No shot, huh? Oh, that looked freaky on my screen. Like I said, the AR play from Chicago War is potentially devastating. But Simplify, I was trying to hit over to him because he had potential to pop off right there, but Marv in a gunfight with Mark Growler and gets taken down. Takes down 2. Gets traded out. Poor tries to get that trade. Marksman in a position to possibly make something decent happen. Gets a nice 2-piece. Never know Marksman as a pistol guy. Just goes to get with his 4th kill. Bit of a grind here, as there seems to be a lot of fights going on the top side of the map, and Chicago War clears it out, takes down Growler in the meantime. Pope by himself on hill. Simplified knows it. Pope's one getting completely pinched, and that's going to cause. Ooh, good play by Marksman there. And he's on a 3-kill streak. He's working on bringing it back. Dude's looking like he's going to drop at least 45. Ooh. Hold up. Good shoulder. Gets the info. Runs in a huge gunfight against Marksman. Marksman takes him down. But he should get taken down by Mystery right here. And yeah. Marv breeding mid. Was correct, but didn't get the kill. Man, Marv's really good with this, like, 1 bullet and nade kills. Marksman slow back down. I get it, man. Blackheart is a blender of a map at times. Just gotta hope that you're on the right side of it. Marv pushing the outskirts for skill shots. Takes him down. Person has to test the hill. Yep, and that's GG's. Chicago War wins it. There's no way that Pandas can contest. Marksman with another final kill. Or best play, I should say. And yeah. I mean, this is kind of going in an insane direction. Oh man. Alrighty, game 2 for this series. Man, I think we were looking for skill shots to switch there. Anyway, so I'm gonna start off here with mystery. He gets native right off rip. Simplifies on the immediate flank. Pope might be reading it, but he said he's reading the right side push. It is pretty accurate. Simplify, just making things happen. Fronts. Continue to shoot towards marksman. Notice that skill shots is there. Gets him. Didn't see Pope on the left. Decides to play his life, but just taken down. Simplify. Skill shots on a weird little push here. I don't think I like that. Like if he timed it like towards like either a decent bit sooner or like say like after this hill's popped, then maybe, but because this hill can get held from the front side very well. But because I do think it is a little easier to hold it from the front if you're able to get that initial control. Gotta take down mysteries. Front's kind of just heading towards old. I don't think I really care for that play much. Just because it kind of gives timing for marksman kind of spawn for new. And it kind of gives opportunity for a route to get taken. I don't know. Who am I to say? Growler. Just on a sneaky 3-streak. Made that 4. Murph's reading the deep flank. And he's going to start pushing towards mid. Growler kind of reading it, but kind of lets go of it. Growler with another 2-piece. He's on a 6 kill streak. All 4 down on the side of Chicago War. Growler needs to push through the back here. Can't be worrying about old here. Mystery playing towards Dragon. Gets taken down. Growler's on a 9. Simplify. It's alive on hill. Make that 10 for Growler. Marp takes down 1. Marksman gets the trade. Mystery should get that trade. Growler gets taken off his 10 streak. Kill shots on a donut. Make that a breadstick. Halfway through the 4th hill. Yeah. This is kind of absurd. How this is going. I mean, Growler's kind of being in the lobby in this hard point so far. But Simplify, not too dissimilar. Mystery kind of struggling a bit too. Kind of on the same pace with skill shots, and gets taken down. Poke with a nice 2-piece Simplify with 1. Almost gets the second. Marksman starts pushing out towards couches. Realizes he didn't quite have the timing, but I would have preferred him kind of like playing in the corner. And for kind of cause Chicago Warrior kind of push out in the open. And spawns flip. I didn't even really see why they flipped. Oh man. That was a nice one. Almost 2. Should get traded. Marv on a little 3 streak. Rent's on a 2. Mystery on a 2, but gets traded out. And this is kind of turning into good 2-piece from Pope. Pushes through the back, plays his life towards the truck. I like that play. As long as Chicago, if Paris can stay alive, Pope helps Marksman out. Merc with a nice 2-piece allows Pope to get the 3rd. And they should start getting ready for towards new. Pope instantly pushing through roofs and wrapping around computers. He's going to opt to push through Dojo. I think he called out mid. So, but number 7 got a timing on the Pope, it looks like, and yeah, Pope almost makes it happen, but sometimes you just gotta do what cards were dealt. I would have preferred Pope to kind of just stay alive in the back just to keep the rotation, make the flip happen, but now number 5, Marv is reading the deep flank. Takes down Pope. Mystery. Up 1 Overwatch. Sees Growler. Gets some shots put down into him. Growler opts to play his life. And yeah, he just right now he's just stuck between a rock and a hard place. And Simplify decides to push it out, but that causes the spawns to kind of flip. Man, oh man. Yeah, skill shots starting to overtake Mystery here in terms of the scoreboard. This isn't really looking all. This is looking pretty competitive. A lot like the first map. It's just whether or not they can kind of keep at it. I kind of want more if he could just kind of play his life there. But he gets killed from behind as he's focusing on the front. Mystery gets taken down by skill shots here. Yep. Pope with a nice 2-piece, Simplify, knowing where Pope is. Going up to take the hill. But Marksman pokes up where Simplify is not expecting. And Growler with a 2-piece to kind of clean up the hill and get ready for the rotation for new. They're going to start rotating through roofs and directly to the point. Put some shots into Marv. Nice movement from Growler in the height positioning. And takes down his 5th, takes down his 6th, reads couches, takes down his 7th. Oh wow. He's on a pretty decent pace for a potential 40 bomb. Yeah. And he's on another H kill streak, so Simplify decides to take him out. Marv kind of feeling like he's got to play scrap time, but spawns flip towards the end of the P1. Kind of looking bad for Chicago War here. Mystery has to just opt to push all the way through. He had the timing for it. He probably didn't think he did. So he just causes death, runs, gets a team kill. But doesn't seem to matter so much. because they know marksman is at the bottom steps. And Growler hit the 40. He's on another 3-kill streak. And that is GG's for the side of Paris Pandas. I believe they've won both maps. Or that, wait, it might be split 1-1. Yeah, I think it's split 1-1. Yee. See how much the damage leaders are the captains. Growler at 4,500 and Simplify at 4,100. Man, oh man. Hey, yeah, it was. It was nasty, dude. I, I, I think I did. I also saw the 10 kill streak, and then I think it looked like a 9 kill streak. Yeah, he probably thought you lost connection to it. A lot of skill shots. Yeah, but it's going to flip spawns. Yeah, but it's going to flip spawns. Alright, I think the team with the stronger ARs is probably going to win this map. Let's see. I have reason to believe that could potentially be on the side of Chicago War. Teams are a little messed up here. Simplify needs to switch teams. Simplify on the flank. He kind of got red. Yeah. Oops. Let's go. He's kind of pushed through a little bit and gets taken down by Marv, and Marv gets the 2-piece. Simplify, getting B2 control. And they seem to be ready for the rotation. Marv gets taken down. Mystery gets info. But he should die in the back here. Simplify, kind of playing towards, like just playing the shoulder. Gets the info. There's at least one. Those are the other. Kind of pushes forward a bit, but that's gonna cause a little ripple effect. And Hope that's alive and gets taken down. Runts is 8-4 at the moment. He is just popping off ready for these gunfights. I can only imagine the AI on this. Oh man. And Runts is the only player that's not in the these tourneys. By the way, but he just happens to be someone that Mystery happens to know from way back in the day. And right now, man, this is kind of in a blender. And for the kind of the reasons that I kind of thought they may potentially be. Just because I do think like Runts is just that solid of an AR. Simplify hand through grocery, sees Marksman, takes him down. Pope breeding Runts, but Runts is even more aware. Yep. Yep. Full mid control. Pushing out the front, and then gives some natural pinch towards Marksman, but Marksman takes down 2 to go along with him. But Chicago War spawning in the back gives some close spawns. And ooh, I'm surprised Simplify didn't team need. Yeah, he's getting a little jiggy with it. Getting a little jiggy with it. So far, this is like the biggest gap between Mystery and Skillshot so far that I've seen in this series. Mystery has 7 and 5, and then Skillshot is at 3 and 9, heading into P5, and that's not what you would really want to see. You'd kind of hope that they'd be like closely matched if you were on the side of Pandas. Ooh. The overextension by Skillshots there kind of gave momentum for Chicago War to really push through. And P1 control is over towards Chicago War. They just seem to be ready for the rotations as well. Like, Pope's the only one positive. Growler's fighting for it. Marksman kind of on a bit of a slow start, but he's known to pop up at times. I'm sure Paris is kind of looking for that to happen. Scaleshots is aware of more of the there, but more wins out the gunfight. And there is a natural pinch with on the P1 here. Grunts, reading Growler. That's a 4 wipe. And spawns are looking a little split. So, oop, Simplify saw the foot. Simplify snaps up onto Growler. Growler takes down Simplify, takes down Mystery. Pope takes down Marv up top. Pope popping off 27 and 18 so far. The lobby leader in terms of the leaderboard. Takes down one more before he gets traded out. And they have overtaken the lead. Let's just slow down considerably. Mystery kind of just playing even kill. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to like your ARs, typically, like you kind of want them to. You kind of hope for more engagements than probably like 20, at least 26 well, at least more than 27 engagements by now. But Growler almost takes down the second. Yikes. Runs, making it scrappy. Should have stayed down a little longer. But we'll play from Marv. Staggers their push a bit. Once just spawn deep, kind of towards B2. And they're just gonna start flooding through the front. Simplify has FO on 2 of players. And they will start focusing over towards the front. Number 8, wrap around the back, right here. And Pope reads it. Yep. Pretty much an even game. Oof. Let's just brought it back up. Now the overtook Pope. And really, Pope and Growler are like neck and neck. Pope just, as I say that, Pope just drops the 2Ps. Growler takes down Mr. Marv with an insane, kind of like a absurd gunfight to win too. Marksman got the big control, playing P1 in the corner, bringing it back as he is known to be able to do. Pope on a 4 kill streak. That's where Simplifies that, takes him down. Kind of looking towards P5. And this is just probably just needs to play his life on hill at the moment. Ooh, good shots from Marv. And that flips spawns a bit, but there's going to be a little bit of a natural pinch going if number 3 can start moving. And it looks like fronts might be dropping 40. And potentially there's potential for 3 40 bombs in this lobby. Maybe even 5. 4 of them if Marv just really picks up the pace. Mystery really slowed down. Kind of balancing out more with skill shots other than the time, objective time. Yeah, there's not a lot that Marksman can do right there. And Chicago War has their initial rotation once again. I feel like they're the main ones rotating and just getting broken a decent bit. Ooh, that's a huge kill on the Marv. That kind of allows for a lot of map control to happen over towards the back, towards front blue. I don't think I care for. Just go try to see the top one. He does. He starts pushing shots into Marv. He should call it out. But Growler will now have info on the Marv. Marv takes him down. And yeah, he's looking at 40. Wow, 4 40 bombs in the same map. Simplify not really dropping his normal numbers, but he is putting in just quite a few engagements as well. Oh man. I say don't let it get to a 50 bomb. Don't let it get to a 50 bomb. Pope just popped off. Going 45 and 33. 4,500 damage. $5,000 damage from Growler though. 16 assists. 16 assists for Simplify as well. Oh man. No.